Hello students, standard 7. We are learning the chapter 11 mensuration. Now, here after the exercise we finished, there is given that the triangles as part of rectangles. So it shows that in a rectangle, if we join the opposite vertices, what do we get? We get two triangles. So if we want to get the area of the triangle, then it will be the half of the area of rectangle. Similarly, any part of the rectangles are done, then the total area will be the same again of the each polygon, and that is not even much important. So we are not wasting time in it and going for a new thing, that is area of a parallelogram. We know that what is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is such a quadrilateral in which both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So here ABCD is a quadrilateral in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. So here this ABCD is a parallelogram. Now parallelogram can be converted into a rectangle, because you can see that it is same like rectangle but it is just skewed. But now, as I am showing you in the book, you can see that it is divided on the, it is shown on the page of the squared paper. Now in the squared paper, you can see that it is just converted into a rectangle. Now, how did they do it? Let me explain you here. If you see that on the squared paper, here if you draw exactly 90 degree, so that if you move here, similarly if you draw that one and that, you will move here. So from the parallelogram, this part is cut and same part is added here. Then it turns into a rectangle. It means that area of that will be same as the area of the rectangle. So now area of the rectangle is length into breadth. Here length is taken as the base and that perpendicular is taken as the height. So here we don't have to worry about the rectangle, but we must concentrate that how can we find the area of the parallelogram. So to find the area of the parallelogram, we need two measurements. The first measurement is the base of the parallelogram, means any side, and the perpendicular drawn on that side from the opposite vertex. So here, if this is a parallelogram, say A, B, C, D. If we take BC as base, then we must have the altitude. Altitude must be drawn here, and that is known as the height. And that can be taken as base. So here ABCD is a parallelogram. Here you can give any name like M. AM is altitude or height, on BC. So here BC is the base. So now therefore area of parallelogram is equal to base multiplied by height. So here we get the formula to find the area of parallelogram. So area of parallelogram is equal to base into height. So for above figure, area of parallelogram ABCD. What is base here? BC. So BC multiply the height AM. Now any side of parallelogram can be taken as base. It is not necessary that base means only the downward side. For example, you can take like that also. If this is a parallelogram, then you can take this one as a base and you have to draw a perpendicular on it. Or you can take that one also as a base, then you can draw the. So here you can take that one base and that your height. Or if this is a parallelogram, then you can take that one also as a base. So that one is base and that one is your height. So any side of the parallelogram can be taken as the base, but the perpendicular or the base must be on the same, the perpendicular must be drawn on the same side, same base, not the other base. So let us do the examples given in the try this. Here the remember is the formula. As I told you in the beginning also, that it is the formula based chapter. Find the area. Find the area of following parallelograms. First one I have the figure here given. The altitude is given like that, which is 3.5 centimeter, and base given here 8 centimeter. So now here base B is equal to 8 centimeter and height H is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Let me tell you one thing. Generally what I told you, that altitude must be drawn on the same base. Here the base is that one, but value of this base is given. Then the altitude must be on the same base. But we know that in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are of equal length. It means that this is 8 centimeter, then that base is also 8 centimeter. So just we have to think that doesn't matter, the upper side is not given, but it is same as the opposite sides are equal. So now we have to put the formula. Area of parallelogram is equal to base multiplied by height is equal to 8 multiplied by 3.5. So now we have to multiply 3.5 and 8. 28.0, so 28 centimeters square. Second one. In second one, also the same thing is done. The parallelogram is given, same thing it is given here also. 2.5 centimeter and down one also given 8 centimeter. So now here base is 8 centimeter and height is 2.5 centimeter. So in place of base and height you can write down B and H also. So area of parallelogram is equal to B multiplied by H. Base is 8 multiplied by 2.5. So now 2.5 20.0, so 20 centimeters square. So be careful that if the base is not given but the opposite side is given, then the opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. So you can use the same base to find the area of the parallelogram. Now second question. In parallelogram, ABCD, AB equals 7.2 centimeter and the perpendicular from C on AB is 4.5 centimeter. 4.5 centimeter. So let's draw a rough figure. So now here we can take A, B, C, D. AB is given 7.2 centimeter and from C the perpendicular, say CM, we can take as 4.5 centimeter. So here base AB is equal to B equals 7.2 centimeter and height CM, that is H, is given as 4.5 centimeter. So now area of parallelogram is equal to base multiplied by height, that is AB multiplied by CM. It is 7.2 multiplied by 4.5 centimeter square. So now we have to multiply 72 and 45. Then we will put two decimals. .40. So that is 32.40 centimeters square. So when the sides and one of the height is given, we have to just remember the formula that area of parallelogram is base multiplied by height. Now we shall learn about another set, that is area of a triangle. Now to find the area of the triangle also, it is nearly same as the parallelogram. You can see that if we draw a diagonal in parallelogram, then it is same, two triangles are formed. Now from the triangle have the same, the triangle formed have the same area, and therefore it is the half of the area of the parallelogram. So we have the very simple formula for area of a triangle. So area of triangle is equal to half multiplied by base multiplied by height. Here it was only base multiplied by height, but here 1 by 2 multiplied by base multiplied by height. So suppose this is a triangle ABC. Here we have to draw a perpendicular, that is your height, and that is your base. And here also the height must be on the same base. So for triangle ABC, AM is perpendicular to BC. Therefore, area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height. What is base here? BC. So half multiplied by BC multiplied by AM. So here we have to remember this formula. Area of triangle is equal to 1 by 2 multiplied by base multiplied by height. And this formula is true for any type of triangle. This formula can be used for any type of triangle. Means it can be equilateral triangle, it can be isosceles triangle, it can be scalene triangle. Any triangle can be used, and we can find the same answer for that. So here we are. Today we learn two spatial formulas for the spatial parallelogram and a triangle. Two spatial figures. Parallelogram, we saw that in parallelogram area is equal to base multiplied by height, and for the triangle area is equal to half multiplied by base by height. So we are going to finish the video and it will be followed by the PDF. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.